What's up, everyone? In this video, I want to talk about how to make your own luck. So, after studying a lot of successful people, the first thing I realized is that they make their own luck. And to do so, the first thing you have to do is understand, realize, and believe that you can make your own luck. So, how do you do this? It means going out of your own way to make opportunities happen. Doing things most people wouldn't do. Maybe that means going to a networking event or going out of your way to introduce yourself to someone who is successful when most other people would not. You see, let me tell you the truth. I've seen it because it's true. I do think that people are lucky. I do think that people can fall in to their success. I mean, here's the thing. There are people, no matter what field you're talking about, whether it's the film industry, the music industry, even on YouTube, where they succeeded by luck. They fell into it. And I've seen a lot of channels who have done this. They just started putting out videos on YouTube, and almost immediately they got millions of views, and it's sort of a snowball from there. But, here's the big but, that's the minority. And do you really want to be in that group? Because it all happened based off just chance. So it's not controllable, and arguably you don't know if you can do it again, and you don't know if this will last. So here's the truth. I think that luck is actually there. I do think that people get lucky certain times, whether it's because they win the lottery or they get lucky on YouTube. But it's a small minority. I think a ton of people work really hard, and obviously they have luck too, but they worked really hard to get what they want. You know, for me studying YouTube, I realized that certain people, they were just lucky. They stumbled into it. Others, they were lucky in the sense that they picked a topic that people actually searched a lot for, that there was millions of people in demand for, but they were hardworking in the sense that they spent hours every day video editing to put those things up. So that's another field. That's a hybrid because there's a ton of people who put just as much effort into video editing, but no one searches for the topic they're interested or cares, whether it's knitting or something else that no one cares about. So there is luck there, but how can you make your own luck? How can you constantly increase your chances? There's a lot of athletes who say this, especially golfers, and I think it's so true. The harder I work, the luckier I get. That's what they say. And when you ask some of the most successful athletes, that's where they were. Do you want to be the lottery winner who just by chance won the lottery? Do you want to be the guy who inherited the money? Or do you want to be the guy who worked and can control that and can succeed by controlling that and figured out how to become how great they were and could do it again? Do you think Michael Jordan cared about this overnight success? Do you think that the most successful musicians or the most successful soccer players or basketball players were impatient and they said, oh, it's okay if I spent 2 years getting here, but anything outside of 2 years, that's too long for me. I want an overnight success. No, Michael Jordan, he hammered at this, and he would still hammer at this for years and years and years until he succeeded. So here's what I think the truth is. I think that because of the internet and media, those minority stories of overnight successes where people over the course of a few weeks become wealthy or famous or successful, those are few and far between, but they are the most viral stories that media can make the most money from. So they are populated, and everyone believes that these are the common things, which attracts people who are not willing to work hard, who are unwilling to, have some patience, and that's definitely not the type of person you want to be. So keep that in mind. Keep working hard. And honestly, if you really think about it, there's a lot of people who are rich and famous who are unhappy as well. So make sure you consider what you're aiming towards as well, because straight up money will surprisingly not solve a lot of problems. And I see interviews almost every year where another celebrity or someone rich and famous gives a speech saying, "Oh, I wish I knew this. I thought that this would make me happy and it didn't." Now, that does not mean to say that happiness cannot be formed from someone who's wealthy. There are poor and rich people who are happy, but there are also poor and rich people who are unhappy. That's all I want to say in this video. Thanks for watching, and of course, I will see you in the next video.